Thank you for joining us here at CNBC Indonesia. First of all, many countries have decided to phase out coal-fired power in order to speed the transition to renewable energy, according to the COP26 summit. And Indonesia also pledged to support the early retirement of coal power facilities as well. How do you see about this?
This movement has been gaining ground over the last 5 to 6 years. The way to look at what is going on is that the world needs cleaner energy. It also requires power. And it is being widely stated that coal could be a major contributor of carbon dioxide and emissions. Now, we have our own views on what the facts on the ground are, but let me answer you with 6 main points. Pertama, the demand of energy and power continues to grow by leaps and bounds. And following the post-pandemic recovery, growth will be far stronger. Coal is still globally 50% of the feedstock of any power that is produced. And in Asia and in Indonesia, this can range between 60% and 70%. The present situation is that the replacement energy feedstock, which are renewables, their capacity is unable to cope with this magnitude of replacement. The market requires an optimal solution to obtain a reliable and an affordable feedstock, which today it is only coal which can provide. Therefore, no international movement nor any imposed policy can alter the simple market forces of demand and supply. While the market dictates supply and demand, the emission reduction target can still be achieved by burning coal using carbon capture and utilization and storage technology, which is widespread, and which can result in continuance of coal for more time. Retiring coal plants in Indonesia is likely to take a lot more of time. It is not easy to find a replacement for coal, which is 60 to 70% of the national requirement. And Indonesia also has an abundant quantity of coal. So we think that if we look at the policy pronouncements of the government and of the ministry, they are looking at least 20 years before anything meaningful can be done to find an affordable replacement. Now, Indonesia is likely to grow at the rate of 5 to 7% per year until it reaches its ambition of becoming one of the more advanced countries by 2035. Power is absolutely essential for it.
Okay.
Now, I also recall reading a message which appeared in the media from the minister that Indonesia can retire coal power plants earlier than 2060, maybe even 2040, despite weaknesses like high capital requirement, transparency, accuracy, measurability controls over concrete action. But more importantly, to retire coal plants early, the country will need fair amount of funding from institutional organizations and from the developed countries. And an estimate that was going around in the media is that Indonesia may need $40 billion of funding to commence the process of retiring coal plants early.
Okay.
Therefore, there are no easy solutions at this point of time. So therefore, renewables as well as fossil fuels like coal need to coexist until such time that a cost-effective alternative feedstock for coal is found. So it is the company's estimate that demand for power in Asia will grow by leaps and bounds. The requirement of power today is 60% to 70% in Asia. In terms of the absolute mix, coal should continue to play a role, but it is important for the coal industry, it is very important for the coal industry to look at cleaner burn technology, that is by power plants, and also reduce emissions and try and capture carbon, which can be mobilized for commercial use. So these are some of the research areas that can help the country meet its objective of cleaner climate controls and also managing a high growth economy like Indonesia, which will require abundant power. And coal is ready to play its part for that.